Those pesky little mollusks have done it again. Stolen an airship and stolen our hearts. What will they get up to next? They broke down. Hello, what in sweet chili jam is this? Good times with Scar. What a that's definitely spoilers. It's really hard not to spoil things on the server sometimes when your neighbors do things like that. So the snails broke down Ore Mountain, so has Scar. Then they went to Big Ron's, had a very successful venture as business snails, and now they took those diamonds to the shops and took over Tango's beautiful airship. They're certainly on an adventure of their own, but they're not on our adventure because our adventure begins here. I have made just a little bit of progress over here and intend to continue with it. I'm going to chip away at this build bit by bit until it's done by thunder. However, we need to take a little trip to the shopping district because Cubfan has done more work, more for the shopping district and the permit office than I have this entire season. He's been in charge for just a few days now, and he's done a lot. I had a message from him saying that there was a shop that was in real violation of the permit system, and it's that one over there. So this is X. Yeah. Okay, see, look. I wouldn't have done this. Cub has put this: no permit, remove shop, order of the permit office. So X has been selling, and I didn't even notice this, he's been selling some potions here, some of these ominous potions, and some breeze. Ooh! Did Cub put this in as well? He's been selling keys and wind. Oh, yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Time to get out! Time to get out! Time to get out! No. Okay. I get the idea. Bad. That was exceptional. Not only did he shut it down, he put in a real vindicator that pops up and blocks you in with it so that no one can even use the shop. I quite like this new permit manager. He's also not just done that, he's also added a building to the permit office, and I was a little bit scared when he said I've added an office, because I'm quite fond of the permit building. I really like it. Spent quite a long time on it. But I've got to say, Cub, this is really good. This is such a good build. It fits in so well, and I think he's done an absolutely smashing job. That's the office. I don't know how we get in there. There doesn't appear anywhere to be a door. Can I go in through the... So this is how it felt when people were trying to get into the permit office and couldn't. Is it in there? Nope. We'll just sneak our way in. He's done an interior as well. Oh, this is the way down. Right, I'm not going to spoil that too much because hopefully I want to connect up with Cub later, because relating to the fact that Exuma has been selling stuff he shouldn't without a permit, we actually genuinely need to release these permits into the ecosystem. So I'm going to chat to Cub later on about how we might do that. That date is coming up pretty quick, and I'm on it. I'm on the list. I think we might need to get a move on and make a Prismarine shop. I haven't even given it a thought yet, so need to think about that. Let's head back to the base, because there's something else I want to do before we crack on with a bit of building. I want to trim up my gear so it looks right nice. Now, I've only got these 3 bits because I normally wear my Elytra, and I think the rib armor trim looks great, and I grabbed one of these from the nether, and we got a flow armor trim from the chambers, which we might need to visit again later. For the boots and the leggings, I'm going to go for the rib. Let's see. Because what I like... Oh, I got an achievement. So what I like about this is that it's quite subtle. It's not too in your face, right? And the same goes for this one. In red, it's not too bright. It's just nice. It's just really nice and subtle on the sides. Gives it a little go faster stripes. I can run really fast now. But for the helmet, we're gonna go big. I'm gonna go bold and put on my tango wig. Boom. I think that looks pretty cool. I spent a long time choosing this outfit. I hope you like it. And somewhere in here is our beautiful chest plate. And speaking of beautiful, Joel actually gave me a big old gift. But there's a bit of a story that I didn't record with this big old gift. So let me tell you about it, because I did have replay mod running, and I can show you. So I was in the shopping district, and along comes Joel, and he says, Grian, I've got a gift for you, no strings attached. And I said, Joel, are you sure there's always strings attached? He said, nope, just a gift. And then we got onto a discussion about maces. I still don't believe that this gift has no strings, by the way. And then I said, oh yeah, I've got a great idea. I'm going to fly, take off my elytra, and then hit him with the mace. I did a little test run. Up I go, and boom. Completely gone, instantly. The mace is so much fun, so thank you so much, Joel, for my lovely, lovely gift. It's got all my favourite things in it, but one of them is this netherite template, which I genuinely really need. Oh, big Ron diamonds. Guess he didn't want to use them. Right, so we can duplicate this, so I've always got one spare. We can upgrade the chest plate. And should we do flow in red? Like really go bold? Or in gold? I think red. I think I would prefer it to be in black here, but it's so expensive. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit today, later on, about my thoughts on this new update, now that I've had a chance to play it. And one of them is about the trims, because it's not really equal. You know, the dye you need for each one is wildly different. So if you want a black trim on here, you need netherite ingots, which is not, in my opinion, on the same level as dust, gold ingot, iron, or anything really. It's probably one of the hardest things in the game to get. Check that out. Doesn't that look pretty sweet? And it started raining just as I said that. So the mace is pretty cool because you can swap down. Boosh! I've got quite a lot of fun ideas for how we can bring some of the new 1.21 features into the game, and particularly the permit office, permit game system may need to rethink those names. Now is the time, now that we've got up to speed, let's tackle some of this build. I'm going to basically mimic the language that I've got going on this build and put it over on this one, but in red. And I'm doing something slightly different with the texturing. I'm kind of reverting to an older style of building. Instead of doing, like over here with splodges of patterns and that sort of thing, you can see like it's got all these sort of drips. I'm going to minimize that. There will be some, but minimize that and replace it with some real structure. So you can see I've got a lot of hard horizontal lines here that are going to help. So let's take a small amount of time and really chip away at this with a little time lapse. Let's go. Okay, we have made a little bit of progress to this build, finally. It's been a bit of a sticking point, I must admit, and it doesn't look too bad. To be honest with you, it's mainly looking bad just because it's empty above. I have stopped because I need some brewing time on this part of it. I had brewed this one to the point where I knew roughly what I was going to do with it, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I've got some work to do to this section down here, but this area looking pretty snazzy. It's been a bit of a blight on my base for quite some time, and now that even just half of it is done, you can see where it's going, and it's going to go from red into the sort of the pink peachy area and into the browns up here. And then this building I haven't even begun to brew. It's not even a fully formed thought yet. So let's just focus down on this one. But Cub is online right this very second, and it might be worth catching up with him because we need to discuss things. I want to know with the mace. The snail boat in the background is so funny. I want to know with the mace, do I even need to take off my elytra? Can I, in theory, just do a bit of a flyby like this and just whoosh, bang, on the way down? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're in trouble. This pop-up shop to be torn down. Oh dear. Well, we still have no dark prismarine, but we have other stock, so that's fine. We're not going to get in trouble there. I suddenly feel the pressure to actually look after my shop, so that's pretty good. Oh. Okay, we might need to do some restocking. Thankfully, this shop, even though it's really not finished, it hasn't been dinged by the popo. That's fine. There's nothing wrong or unfinished about this build. There he is. Ah, cubby wubby cub. And there's the real deal, sitting in the chair. Cub!
Hello, Grian.
Hey, dude. Oh, business. Hold on, that's better. I'm in uniform now.
Very good.
How do I get in? Oh wait, no, I know how to get in. You learned from the best. I spent a long time looking for how to get in here. Hold on one sec.
Yep.
I could have just broken the window.
That's true.
I had to break the door to get in. I could have just broken that window. No, I'm going around. I'm doing it. Legit.
All right.
Here I go.
I believe.
Hi, boss.
Hey, hello, Grian.
I've got to say, Cub, seriously, this is a really, really great build. I was super happy with it. It's so good.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah, we got some great stuff here, man. We got some great stuff.
Can't help but my chair's a bit lower than yours.
That is intentional. That is intentional.
Anyway, I've come to speak to you because I noticed earlier today, X's shop. You have already taken action against it, but the permit doesn't exist for all the new stuff in 121.
Yeah, that is true. But we had to do something. We had to take action quickly because
yeah. I mean that shop, that shows the level of disrespect. How much respect people had for the permit office. He didn't care. He didn't message us. He didn't say anything on Discord. He just made that shop and went, haha, they won't do anything.
That's true.
And he was right. But things have changed.
Yes.
We need to make some permits for
you are correct. You are correct. In fact, I actually have. These were already. I was putting some new citations out, but there's some papers here. I don't know if you can make those permits. You can have those made by tonight. That would be great, Grian.
No stock, please. Turn these papers into permits.
Yep. I think you can do that. Do you remember how to do it?
I don't even have my hold music on me. Yeah, I can do it.
Hold on. I got you. Hang on. I'll just.
He's better than me in every way.
All right. Let me know when you're done with those, Grian.
Okay.
Cheers.
I've just been put on hold. I do the holding. Where's he gone? I put my head down for a second in despair. He's just left me. I'm a little bit stunned. Oh, great. Okay, what's the command? I did it!
Yay! Oh, I missed my entrance.
Okay.
I missed my entrance. Okay, this is just...
He's not better than me in every way. Okay, are they S tier?
They are probably gold tier, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I would say. I'd say that.
So we're splitting it in 2, right? Right, well, now I am waiting for you to get inside. There we go. You're giving up. Got it.
It's all good.
All right, let's turn the music off. Right, I've got you here. We need to just rename these. 2 gold
Very
permits. So we're splitting them in 2, right? Is it one for the mace and then everything else?
Yes.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's the bell.
For what?
That ends our day's work for today. We go home and come back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Clock it out. Didn't even
Yep,
finish
clock
the
out.
job. All right. See you later then, Cub.
See you.
Wait. Overtime for a second.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 permits, we're not just handing these out willy-nilly, are we?
No. We need to do something special with them.
Okay. What?
Maybe some type of challenge or trial of some type, right?
I've been watching an awful lot of a TV show called Taskmaster, and I'd love to set one up where first place gets the permit of their choosing, and second place gets the second one. What do you think?
I like it.
I'll set it
like
up.
it.
All you gotta do is be the judge, jury, and executioner. The permit manager.
Sure. I can do that. I
Yeah?
can do that.
All right, I'll set that up. Cool. I'll set that up. Right, yeah, clocked out. Oh, is this my office?
That's your office.
Assistant permit manager.
Assistant to the permit manager.
Okay, so let's do one thing at a time for now, because it's getting very, very close to this pop-up purge date, and I don't want to be lumped in with everyone else when I'm part of the permit office system. So I think as a priority, we need to take down our pop-up shop and actually put in a real shop. This is my S tier. This is my diamond permit for Prismarine. I did a lot of trading for it, and it's been okay in terms of profit, but we need to do something with it. And I've had time to sort of think about what I might want to do with it. It was very, very easy to take down. So I think we can take down our own violation there. Done. This is how important this is. I'm going to ignore you, because normally I would be all over this trying to get all of these mini blocks, but we just don't have time. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to make? Well, we have a couple of options. As it's the Prismarine, as it's nautical themed, as it's everything I've been doing this season to do with the ocean, I actually want to put my shop physically in the water. I think here is one of the best spots, to be honest. It's pretty central to the shopping district, and we can at the same time take down this eyesore of the village right from the start. So I'm going to go and get all of the items that I need for this, because it's going to be actually quite substantial. The plan is to create a Prismarine palace, which means lots of glass, a very visible structure that you can just fly in from the top and pop down. So that means getting rid of all of this stuff. So I think this is just such a good spot. It's like really central to the shopping district. I was before thinking about going all the way over there, but actually this seems better. Let's go. Actually need to take a quick break to discuss what I'm building, because it's ended up being a much larger project, as a shop probably should be. You know, we've got buildings like the Popo headquarters, like the courthouse over there, that are displaying a real sense of time investment. So this shouldn't be possible to just crank out in an hour. I should really need to put the time in. And just clearing this area out took me quite a long time, and you might have noticed from the time-lapse as well, I was having a super hard time getting the shape right, and it's partially because I kept messing up, but also because I couldn't decide whether to make it a proper dodecahedron or a circle. Turns out making it a dodecahedron, well, that's what I tried to do, but it ended up looking like a circle. So we got a circle. So at the moment, you can see I've got random pillars of wool. And I think this does need to emerge out of the water. However, it is still probably not that tall. So I've been digging around the base here, making it really quite deep, and it's having quite a nice effect. Not only is it making the whole thing bigger, but it does mean that the workload for this build is getting bigger and bigger and bigger the more I keep adding to it. So it's suddenly, what I'm getting at is it's suddenly turning into possibly a longer term project. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. I always said at the start of this series that I wanted to take things a bit slower, and I think as time's gone on, I've got things done in a single episode. And I think it's okay to take my time with certain things. But we are going to make a little bit more progress to this, even if we aren't finishing it completely today. So it means there's a lot more digging to do, and maybe that's the part that we're gonna get done in this episode. There's actually quite a lot of people online right now. That's very strange for the time of day that I'm actually recording. Maybe we could go and have a look, see what they're up to. Oh, what? Okay, I need to join their group.
Oh yeah, are you enjoying yourself? Like what? Bring me over here, show me all the features, but in me, doing them to me. Can I do something? I'm sure you're having fun. How about me?
But you can mace me. Now listen, don't go for my head. You got to treat it like a bucket clutch.
Well, I'm gonna hit you right in the head. All right, and this is a right click or a left click?
Left
It's
click.
a left click, like attack.
Bonk.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Say a good catchphrase.
Are you ready?
I hope you're ready.
Stop! It's hammer time.
Oh.
Dang it!
Minus the hammer.
Not the miss. Speed ups.
I'm a little rusty.
Oh.
Stop! It's hammer time.
Speed ups.
It's gonna have to be hammer hour at this rate.
It's hammer calendar. Come on.
Is it hammer time yet?
It's hammer face of the moon.
It's hammer time. Ah! All right, last one. This is it.
I want to see him try a bucket clutch now.
This is it. I bucket clutch better than you. I'll bucket clutch competition you right now. Okay.
You're
Stop.
left clicking, right?
It's hammer. Please be quiet during my moment.
Can you do a different catchphrase this time? You got
It
one.
might help. Yeah.
Looks like the hammer just found a nail. Dang it! What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment. Some chainmail pants.
That is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
I will not be using a mace as we have demonstrated here today.
That was so good. That was too good. Okay.
Man!
Okay. And watch.
I hit all the blocks on the way down. Hold on, give me a second.
Server's
move somewhere?
lagging! Server's lagging, that's why!
Oh, that's it. That's it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not lagging.
That was huge.
It's a
Okay,
skill
wait.
issue.
Oh man, that feels like a skill you could develop.
The Elytra swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Here he comes. And Noah. What? Ah! Yeah.
It's quite difficult. I managed to do this earlier. Right, I've got this. No.
Oh, so close.
Jeb, you got to do it for more than 8 blocks.
I wanted to see what it felt like.
Look how close we are.
I'm gonna turn hitboxes on so I can get the hang of this.
Oh, it's hard.
Bam! Bang!
Bro.
That was
And-
it was a short fall though. I wasn't that high up.
No close. What's up? Oh, this is gonna suck. All right, hold on.
He's gonna die.
Well, that's how you believe in somebody. Okay, here we go. I'll do it from up
That
here.
is how I believe in you.
Whoa, who's even meaner? Oh wait, I couldn't take my light.
You need a chest. You need a chest plate for a quick
chest
switch.
plate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to like.
Let's
this is
stand
gonna
close
be
together, Jem. Give him a good chance.
Yeah, he's got a good chance here. Good
Here we
fighting
go.
chance.
Here we go, and oh! I don't like that at all. So if I go like that, and I go like that, and I go like that. Okay, so I gotta go like this. Wait, I don't
You
have
need
it
the
on.
mace in your hotbar too, buddy.
This is hard. Okay, so I go like this.
This is not.
I
That's
fly.
not the hard bit of the thing.
Yeah, that part's the easy
That's
bit.
the easy bit.
Okay, where are you? Okay, jerks. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I'm ready almost. Wait, where are you? Oh! I want to be able to turn my head instead of my whole plane.
You see? You see what I mean? You have to fly
Yep.
over them.
Uh-oh. You're trying to...
I thought I could make it even cooler.
You feel the horse spin.
Okay, here I come.
He lines up the shot.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't blow this. Don't blow it. It's so high up, dude. And...
He's over.
Oh.
Oh! I'm getting
Oh, that was
closer, dude.
close. That was very
closer.
close.
I don't have
Do you want to
the-
borrow my armor?
I'm afraid I'm going to lose it.
You're
It's
not
such a
gonna
flex.
You're not gonna lose it.
Okay. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come
All
on,
right, you
baby.
got
Come
this.
on, Cletus.
You got this.
Come on, Cletus!
Yes, you look good. Turn around.
Did you forget to eat?
He
What
forgot
was
to
that?
eat. He forgot to eat. He's got it.
Okay, I do have it. I do
Go
have
on.
it.
You got this. You got this. You got this. Turn around.
Yeah!
Oh!
I am
on top
so
of
mad at
me.
myself. That was the one. What's wrong with me, dude?
No,
Okay,
it's tough, dude. It's tough.
Yeah, that was so close. This is the new hot guy all day long.
Mace guy works
Okay.
0.1% of the time.
and up.
And hit me with it. Oh!
Ah! Going high.
I feel it. This
Check
is the
this
one.
out.
He's coming in. Oh, he's short.
He is short. Look
All
at
right,
that
that's-
short little guy.
It's another day. I didn't pull it off. It's another day. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's fine.
You can bounce on the bed. Boing. Bang.
Stood boing, bang.
That was cool. That sent me flying. I almost went down in the cave.
Well, that was a very lovely distraction, so let's head back to the Prismarine Palace, because I feel like it's going somewhere. I just need to put a little bit more effort in. Let's go. I've placed a few more blocks trying to get a general outline of what this thing is going to look like, but I must admit it's not gone the way I kind of intended from the start. At first, I thought this was going to be entirely underwater. Very similar to the underground chamber I have back at my base. In fact, I might go and visit that right now. This is where I'm going to leave the Prismarine Palace just for now, because this build can go over a couple of episodes. I've had a ton of fun on this episode, and I don't want to burn myself out. You know what? That definitely does work, just poking out of there. You can kind of imagine it now that there's a vague shape happening. I'm kind of trying to mimic the build that I did, I think, episode 5 of this series. And I don't visit nearly often enough anymore, as my fishing days are behind me. This building right here, in fact, I thought it might be exactly the same shape. It's not. It's not. Thankfully, I haven't just made the exact same thing, because I looked at this for a second and thought, uh-oh, this is exactly the same, but actually, there's a few more pillars, I think. You know what? It's incredibly similar. It's incredibly similar. It's almost the same, isn't it? Like, it's just a big cylindrical tube with water above it, and it's nautical themed. Ooh. Maybe I could have been a bit more original with the Prismarine Palace, but it will look different. It's blue, and it's going to poke out of the water, and it's going to be a bit more ornate than that one. Jem also messaged me saying that all our allays have vanished. They've just gone for a little walk around. So this farm is no longer doing what it needs to do. It's very slow. It's a very, very slow farm. But that is it for today's episode. We've had fun with the mace, we did some base building, and we started the Prismarine Palace. All in all, I've had a great time. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode too, and we shall see what on earth these snails intend to do with the airship. Goodbye.